Now to Peter Duggan from Transition Dubbo.
Good day, everyone. So my name's Peter Duggan, and I'm the convener of Transition Dubbo. I'm speaking to you from the lands of the Turrbal people of the Wiradjuri Nation. The word Dubbo in the local Wiradjuri language means red earth. Dubbo is a city of over 40,000 people and is located in the central west of New South Wales, about 5 hours west of Sydney. A large regional centre at the junction of three major highways, and it's home to the Taronga Western Plains Zoo and Old Dubbo Jail, but its best feature is the Macquarie Wambool River that runs through it. Transition Dubbo started in 2019 and has been slowly growing ever since. We have a steering group of 4 people, 20 or more regular attendees, and about 200 people on our mailing list. I would say that the main activity for Transition Dubbo is the food and film nights. These are the easiest and most accessible way for the people in the community to be introduced to the group and discover what the transition movement is about. We show positive films that are about solutions and what is possible rather than what is going wrong with the world. Some highlight films shown over the past 4 years would be Living the Change, Call of the Forest, The Story of Plastic, The Economics of Happiness, and Inhabit, the Permaculture Perspective. Serve up a great meal with options for vegetarian, gluten and dairy-free, and often use produce from our own gardens. On the night, we also do a food swap and then have a discussion at the end of each film. Other events we've had over the years include social gatherings where we would meet at different local cafes once a month. Cafe, what they do, even asked the mayor to come along with some of the sustainability initiatives over the years. We've had a range of free workshops where skills and knowledge were shared for those who attended. Such workshops include making compost, making your own worm farm, wicking beds, electroculture, olive curing, and making your own cultured garden inputs. A new event we've been running is CD Saturday, which is a discussion group we hold at a community garden before the start of each season and talk about what plants you would start growing and how best to make them thrive. We've held a number of tours, including a bike tour where we visited the local community gardens and some independent whole food shops, edible weed tours by the river, garden tours, and farm tours. One recent tour was to a permaculture property near Mudgee, and we've also visited Bruce Maynard on his property near Narromine. And Bruce is a pioneer in regenerative agriculture, and he won the National Landcare Award in 2022. Another workshop activity is boomerang bag making. We obtain offcuts from a local fabric shop and turn them into reusable bags to give away at the local farmers markets where we have a monthly store. At our Transition Dubbo market store, we also give away homemade laundry liquid, second-hand gardening magazines, and we have a seed library for people to take seeds home, harvest and share. Last year, we obtained 2 grants from Charles Sturt University and the Central West Local Land Services in order to buy seeds and help start the seed library. We haven't done them since before COVID, but we have also conducted a couple of garden blitzes where a number of us helped out getting a vegetable garden established in each other's backyards. Another activity we've not held for a while is having an invited speaker. A few years ago, we had Thiago Barbosa, who was a specialist in syntropic farming and gardening. If you don't know what syntropic farming is, you should definitely check it out. A small number of us also travelled to Lightning Ridge, where Thiago has been helping to create a syntropic food forest in an arid region. There are a number of challenges for the group. These include just getting people to come along to events, finding people willing to take on projects, maintaining motivation, clashing political and cultural viewpoints, and wondering that what you are doing is worthwhile or effective. But in contrast, I feel we have a number of strengths as well, including the great connections that have been made between individuals as well as with other groups in town, meeting highly knowledgeable people within the community, the willingness to give things a try, and having a positive approach where people show up because they enjoy it and want to be involved rather than feeling like they have to. Other strengths include the rich variety of events the group holds, which gets different people involved and excited about different things. Having a domestic scale works well in that people feel like they are part of the group and that they can make easier connections with others and that they are welcome to contribute. Most of the workshops we do are run by people within the group. Emphasising on positive solutions speaks for itself. It makes it easy for people to want to roll up their sleeves if they are happy and look forward to the results. And flexibility is important too. Sometimes things just aren't working, so you need to realise you need to change. For example, our social gatherings were starting to diminish in numbers, so we haven't had them for a while. But there's no reason why they can't start up again in future or take on a different form. The group does have a few future plans, such as to grow the seed library, have more invited talks, garden blitzes, and I'd love to see a library of things or a repair cafe. But the main thing is to follow where the energy of the group is going. All in all, Transition Dubbo is going okay. It hasn't radically changed Dubbo, but it has reinvigorated and brought back a bit of positivity into the local environmental movement. It's helped to make great connections amongst the community and continues to bring about positive change in people's lives. Thank you.
Peter, that was fantastic. Thank you so much. So much there and beautiful pictures you've given us.